What's up, YouTube? It's me, Lil Marcus. Shit, my phone go off. And with today, guys, we're gonna react to why hip hop doesn't respect XXL. I gotta say one thing: XXL, I generally don't like it. It's kind of ass, and it's kind of like they try to copy what you call it, On the Radar a little bit, cause On the Radar is freestyle, and this shit is kind of like a freestyle. I don't really like listen to this shit at all because half of these rappers cannot rap for shit. Like, god damn, these ninjas don't know how to rap. I mean, some of them I never heard in my life, and some of them can't even rap. If I tell y'all, if I go in here and watch somebody rap, it's gonna be so bad. That's why I'd rather go watch On the Radar, cause that should be hitting. But let's get into this. Let's just whatever. Like, subscribe. Let's get into this video. The yapping has begun.
XXL been on one of the worst declines we done seen with a hip-hop media platform like this in a while. There was a point in time where if XXL put you on their freshman list of upcoming rappers, it will mean something. But now, we just getting stuff like this.
I deserve it. I make it worth some. Okay.
You see what they did to him, bro? That is so bad. Oh, what is that, bro? What is that, man? What is that? Please tell me, what is that? What is that?
What you worth? On my block still tell me why would I leave this on my turf.
And I promise you this real, I didn't edit that or nothing. He really got on here and did what was supposed to be a freestyle and turned on some auto-tune. And the hate his freestyle got was so bad, they just never dropped. When it came time for them to drop his freestyle, XXL threw it in the trash. They scrapped. If you go look at their YouTube, they posted all his other stuff except his freestyle, even though they featured the freestyle in the trailer. And if you look at the comments on the trailer, the top comment had this to say: rap is so cooked. This is like listening to a special ed class.
Oh shit, you're going to hell for that. But yeah, XXL is the worst. That shit is complete dog shit. That's just trash.
But XXL wasn't always like this. Let's take a look at a 2010 XXL class. See, a lot of these artists are...
I didn't really listen to it that much. I started listening to it like last year of 2024 and 2023. So it was alright until like they bring random rappers I never know about, and it was so bad. I just stopped listening to it. Oh my gosh. This video making my head itch, giving me a headache. Making my head itch and giving me a headache. Shit, dog.
People who still hold weight in today's world. Now, not every artist still holds weight, just a good portion of them. This list had J. Cole, Pill, Nipsey Hussle, Wiz Khalifa, OJ the Juice Man, Freddie Gibbs, Big Sean, J-Rock, and some more artists on there. Just look at how interesting that list was, and they did an okay job. And for some years after this, XXL was just doing what they did, reported news and had their freshman list coming out. But where did these freshman lists even come from? Because XXL done been around a lot longer than just 2010. In August 1997, XXL came out with their first...
I'm Millie, a content creator.
Hey, if y'all see so many ads in these videos, I am not my premium. So y'all gonna see the fucking ads, cause once I get ads in my videos, I'm gonna be paid too. I'm getting paid.
Coach and business owner. If I start my business from...
So don't be in the comments and be like, oh, why does motherfucker got so much ads? You know what? If you subscribe to me, right? Go watch somebody else.
Zero, I would have
issue with a magazine. And for some years after that, they would just be reporting on some news. But as time went on, they would change. The world changed. See, like I said, this the early 2000s. The internet was developing. It was becoming what it is today. And XXL took that bag opportunity. So they made a website. They start posting their news, doing all this, doing all that, bringing the magazine to even higher heights. But in the middle of all that, they made a decision that would affect the world to this day. The chief editor of XXL, Elliot Wilson, he left the company. But he ain't lead them niggas without no ideas. He did something that they would take full advantage of. He thought of the whole freshman class a year before he left. He did the first freshman list, but it wasn't no cipher, it wasn't no freestyles. It was just people on the cover of a magazine. But As time went on, it slowly did evolve into what we know it as today. Freestyles and ciphers, they drop once a year. During the early years, people was starting to catch on to the whole thing they was doing. Early 2010s, they would come out, drop the list with some new names on it, so people would go listen to the cipher and the freestyle. It was a cycle. It was a cycle people was getting used to. And even though people were fans of these lists, some of them was lackluster. Like, let's take a look at this 2012 year. People really didn't like it at all, and to this day, people still don't like it. This year had Future, Kid Ink, Danny Brown, French Montana, Macklemore, Don Tripp, Machine Gun Kelly, Hopsin, Iggy Azalea, and Roscoe Dash. When I say people hated this list, I'm not lying. It was an article from 2012 just cooking this list. With Tuesday release of the 2012 freshman class, it's quite evident that XXL failed in the duty this time around. Quite frankly, too many members of this group lack lyricism, lyrical flow, and mass appeal to be considered the next stars of hip hop. Nowhere to be found on the list of ASAP Rocky, Schoolboy Q, Childish Gambino. Instead, we get the recycle sound of Roscoe Dash and Iggy Azalea with her classic song. I respect the effort to have a girl on there, but let's make sure their ability actually warrants it. Even with that, it's not that those that made the cut don't have some sound and potential. XXL missed a chance to make people aware of the next generation of hip hop. Hip hop ain't dead. It's just tougher to find good hip hop. You probably thinking, damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. Hip hop not dying. It's like you listen to the same rappers all year long, and then after that, these new rappers be coming out of nowhere. Like Bossman, D-Lo, Vaughn off 700, some other rappers, like them motherfuckers are like they showing the old rappers do this, do that. Yeah. I'm just yapping, he yapping. I'm just saying.
Damn, they had Future on the list and they didn't love it. Well, you gotta remember, this is 2012 and Future was not loved like he is today. There was a point in time where Future received,
I mean, I still like Future to this day, no homo, but he just haven't dropped a lot, so that's why he's the most hated, because he don't drop that much music. So back in the day when he all he used to be on is features, and never drop on his own channel. So I see why he's the most hated rapper, because he don't drop. So, but We Don't Trust You and We Still Don't Trust You are the two best albums I ever listened to. And Never Like You, yeah, I those are my 3 albums off Future, my favorite. So yeah, I used to listen to like older people back in the day, like Lil Baby, Future, Anli Choppa, Juice WRLD was my most favorite. But yeah, and all them other rappers, but yeah, you just drop more, man. Just drop.
nothing but hate. People blame Future for mumble rap becoming a thing. Future was literally the face of mumble rap before it really became mumble rap. And it's a convo that it still had. A comment from some years back wrote this. Yes, Future is probably the godfather of mumble rap. He one of the first artists to rap incoherently and constantly on most records. Most mumble rappers do not consider.
Damn, that's the most. That's this nigga write a whole goddamn sentence. Shit. 5 years ago, like a lot of people view it and answered. Damn, Future. Damn.
Consider themselves to be mumble rappers. It's a weird situation. Future was successful at rapping a certain way, mumbling, and many up-and-coming rappers copied that style. Then social media started branding certain styles as mumble rap, so nobody want to be a mumble rapper because it got this whole negative demeanor around it. But yet, they mumble because it sounds cool. There was a big sentiment that Future
No, it don't. No, it does not.
was the person who changed rap forever, and some people feel like that wasn't in a good way. But past Future, it's no standouts on this list. If you really sit and look at these artists, they not too loved today. Other than Future, Hopsin, people look at us as a cornball. Machine Gun Kelly, probably one of the most hated artists in music to this day. Roscoe Dash, that nigga disappeared off the face of the planet and became a lift drop. Iggy, another person who became hated over the years and is kind of known as Playboy Cardi's baby mom.
I never heard none of these other rappers. Back in the day, I never heard of these niggas, bro. I never heard of them. Shoot. Damn, to this day, they still being hated? I would just leave social media and create a new account or Start a new life. I would quit rap and just start a new life. I'll do that.
And nigga, French Montana is just French Montana, the biggest feature whore on the planet. 9 times out of 10, if you think about a French Montana song, you thinking about it because of the feature and not him. Macklemore, I don't even want to get into him, but I know y'all remember that whole Grammy situation. There was a point in time where the whole industry hated Macklemore. To put this story quick, he won a Grammy over Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City, and the world was on fire. And the world was so on fire, Macklemore couldn't take the heat, so he texted Kendrick and embarrassed himself. Macklemore texted Kendrick phone and said, "You got robbed. I wanted you to win. You should have. It's weird and sucks that I robbed you." I was gonna say that during the speech, then the music started playing and I froze. Anyway, you know what it is. Congrats on your music this year, and I appreciate you as an artist and as a friend. That wasn't all he said. He got on IG, wrote a caption that said, "My text to Kendrick after the show, he deserved the best rap album. I'm honored and completely blown away to win anything much less than 4 Grammys. But in that category, he should have won in my opinion, and that's taking nothing away from the heist, just giving Good Kid, Mad City the proper respect." And you
Wow. Did he really just text Kendrick and say all that and then post it on Twitter? Wow, the nigga felt bad. Wow.
might be thinking, "Oh, okay, well, he won the Grammy. He felt like he shouldn't have won it, and he showed love." But that's not the problem. The problem people had is he posted these text messages trying to use that as a way to get back good with the people. The people wasn't messing with Macklemore, and he wanted to get back good with him, so he posted these messages.
My bad. I was
And
distracted.
Kendrick himself came out at a point in time and said he didn't like that he was public with the messages.
Like Frank Ocean, for example, had his Grammys moment. No one felt his performance, and it really sent him on a sort of quiet trajectory. You ended up killing your performance, and in spite of not winning those awards we thought you would win, it still was a positive thing. Now, a lot of people made a big deal about the fact that after the Grammys, Macklemore posted your text message to him. And we talked to Macklemore the next day, and we knew his heart was sincere. Did you ever feel any way about him posting the text message or anything like that?
Yeah, I think it was uncalled for, to be 100 with you. When he sent it to me, I was like, okay, no, I could see him feeling that type of way because he a good dude. But I think for confirmation from the world, you know, he probably felt like he had to put it out there, which he didn't need to do. He didn't need to do, but they don't take nothing away from him anyway because I know where his heart is at, he cool.
That situation had people looking at Macklemore as one of the corniest rappers of all time. Danny Brown just got into rehab. He been going through
Corny
it.
is
John
crazy.
Tripp just living his life, and y'all know Future is one of the most loved artists in hip hop. This just goes to show you how random this list was, and this was just a pattern with XXL. One list will be fire, next list will be mediocre or bad, but all that would change when 2016 came around. This is the most iconic list of all time when it comes to XXL Fresh, and this when a large portion of the world got put onto the freshman list. From this list forward, a lot more of the world will pay attention to it. I mean, just look at how stacked this list was. Nearly every single artist on this list is someone people still listen to today besides Designer and Lil Dicky. Designer, that man went down a dark road.
So if you guys don't know, my boy Designer, he got charged recently with indecent exposure. Indecent exposure. We got to read the details of this because, you know, I didn't get too much into this, but when you read the details, it was a little bit crazy. The rapper Designer was hit with a federal charge on Monday for allegedly baiting on an international flight, claiming he had exposed himself because he ain't had
Why did bro bleep it out? I don't know what the hell he just said.
baiting on an international
You lame ass nigga.
flight, claiming he had exposed
you watch
himself
this, I'm
because
sorry.
he ain't had sex in like
If you watching this, I'm sorry.
a week. The 25-year-old rapper, whose name is Sidney Royale Selby III, was charged with one misdemeanor count of indecent exposure over allegations. He exposed himself multiple times, starting about 60 to 90 minutes into a Delta flight from Tokyo to Minneapolis.
Hold up. I'll be right back. Hate to do this, but bro talking like a nerd. Bro is talking like a nerd. Damn, according to my calculations, he got set up. Wow. That motherfucker was speaking numbers. He was speaking numbers. Wow. He didn't miss not one word.
Yeah. After flight attendants spotting him expose himself, he quickly covered up, only to be caught masturbating about 5 minutes later by members of the flight crew. He was again told no and covered himself up, the complaint alleges. Even after he was told he was going to be arrested, he was seen expose himself a third time. All right. 2 travel buddies agreed to watch him the rest of the flight when he was moved to the back of the plane, where he apologized to a security guard and claimed he was bugging and messed up. When he got up from his first class seat to move to the back, a jar of Vaseline dropped in the aisle. Okay. Before he was taken into custody, he also apologized to the flight crew when talking to the FBI. He allegedly told an agent he didn't get much in Japan. Okay. And he showed his magic stick to one of the flight.
Boy, what the hell was this nigga doing? On the flight? Boy, embarrassing.
Attendants he found attractive, according to the complaint. He also said he exposed himself because he ain't had anything in a week, which the agent understands to be sexting.
Wait. What happened?
Magic stick to one of the
magic
much
stick
in Japan. Okay.
He shook. I ain't saying it. Whoa, that's crazy. Magic stick.
And he showed his magic stick to one of the flight attendants he found attractive, according to the complaint.
Are you serious right now?
He also said he exposed himself because he ain't had anything in a week, which the agent understands to mean sex. The complaint states, when the agent asked if his actions interfered with the flight attendant's job, he outrageously replied, "I thought I was giving her encouragement to keep pushing." You know what I mean?
He got on the plane and touched himself, and people haven't looked at him the same since. But the only other person people don't speak on as much is Lil Dicky. He not really a rapper. He more of an actor. But past that, the point of this list is how much it changed XXL forever. Not even just XXL. I feel like this list changed hip hop forever. This list was one of the most accurate lists they ever did. It really represented what was going on in hip hop at that time. If you really look, all of them artists, they had a place in hip hop during that time period. Everybody belonged on that list. Designer, Panda, Uzi, all them songs he had going on. 21 Savage, he was hot. Everybody was hot on that list. And you could tell it really represented something, because if you look at how many views their cypher got compared to all the other cyphers, it's not even close. The most viewed video on the XXL channel is the 2016 XXL cypher with the Uzi, Kodak, Yachty, all of them. This sitting at over 200 million views. And can you guess how many views the second most viewed video on their channel got? 54 million on the 2017 cypher with Cardi X and Ugly God. But all these views ain't necessarily mean all love. See, a topic I done spoke on in many videos is during 2016, there was a war in rap. 2016 was the year where 2 sides of hip hop fought against each other. The old heads versus the new niggas. Old heads versus mumble rap. I mean, you see the name of the list.
What?
The New Wave 2016 XXL freshman class. And there was even articles that came out after the cypher saying that 2016 was the worst list of all time. And when some stirring up this much controversy, of course, it was gonna bring in all this attention. But like y'all done seen with time, this has become one of the most loved cyphers of all time. It's something I've been saying since the start of this video. From this moment forward, a lot of the new generation will start to pay attention to XXL after the 2016 cypher. But this would have.
Oh, I see why Mambu diss on XXL. Cause I guess he wasn't trying to. I guess he was trying to get in it, but see how bad that shit was. That motherfucker made a diss song. Okay, back to the video.
See, this class will be held to such a high standard, it will be near impossible for them to come back from this. It will be near impossible for them to make something better than this. Remember what I said, this was the most accurate.
Yeah, XXL is never come back from this. That shit so ass to this day is so bad. They're not gonna come back from this unless they make a huge song or something or freestyle. It's not coming back.
List representing what was really going on in music during that time. And over the next few years, they wouldn't be able to recreate this. See, it would be many problems they would face. How much music changed over the years and how rising artists actually grew. See, 2016, they got all these buzzing artists on the same list, and people didn't really have a problem with who was on the list. But with the rise of TikTok,
damn, she fine. Damn.
and how fast artists blow up today, they normally become too big for the XXL list real quick and either don't get asked to be on the list because they too big or decline being on the list because they too big. And it's been many times over the years where the list comes out and everybody wanted these hot new artists or this specific hot new artist on the list and they not on there because they was too big. Take Juice WRLD for example. Back 2018, 2019 during his prom, he declined being on the XXL list and people was mad. Niggas was like, where's Juice WRLD? How y'all gonna release this list without Juice WRLD? When in reality, he was way too big to be on that list. But also, XXL has been real out of touch over the years. They've been real out of touch. Like back in 2021, them niggas put Ruby Rose on the XXL list, and even though her actual freestyle wasn't too bad, why the hell would they put her on the list? How does Ruby Rose represent what's upcoming in music, especially in 2021? What did she do for music in 20?
Hold up. Let me get my glass real quick. Okay. That's a 10 right there. That's a 10.
2021. What did she do for the culture? And that's not something that happened once or twice. This has happened many times. There has been many artists that did not deserve to be on that list and people hate it. But it's not all on XXL for how these lists be turning out. It's also on these artists. Some of these artists be treating XXL like dirt. See, they'll get on this list and they won't do nothing. Nigga, you supposed to get on XXL. You supposed to do a freestyle. You supposed to do a cypher. These niggas come on here. They don't do no cypher. They get on here, get on the cover, and that's it. Y'all niggas just came up here to XXL to take some pictures. Like Gunna, for example. Yeah, he might make some good music, but this nigga became a freshman and didn't do no cypher, no freestyle. He got on the cover and walked out. And like I said, this is a...
What? Are you serious? You tell me the number of times I saw this, people being on the cover and didn't do anything? Oh, hell no. Oh, no. And the fact is, Gunna is not a bad rapper. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, God. We got her in this video.
Pattern. It's been so many times where artists don't do a cypher or a freestyle or what. They might not do a freestyle, but they'll do a cypher. This happens and it do bother people. People don't be liking that. People don't like when these artists come on here and not do nothing. But this year,
all they do is go into the XXL and take pictures and walk out. Boy, that just killed me. Oh, Lord have mercy.
2024 was the worst things have ever got for XXL.
It really is. This is the worst year for XXL. That was so bad, I stopped watching it. It sucks. I watched Snort video. My nigga. If you go watch this video, bro, he dropped 2 of them, I think. Boy, that nigga, yo, I ain't saying too much. Go watch them videos, bro.
Over the years, yeah, their reputation might have been going in the dirt, but this
really
year
was.
Really solidified it. So not too long ago, they announced the list, and like with every year, they always get some hate because it's never an accurate representation of what's going on in music. But this year was different. It was nothing but hate. There was no love. There was really no understanding. People was just angry. Nothing about the list was received positively. And just to add on top of that, just like the icing on the cake, we seen something happen this year we never seen before. An artist walked out mid-cycle. XXL wrote in the magazine that a few weeks ago, an artist got up and walked out. They wrote the shots didn't go off without a hitch though. XXL editor-in-chief Vanessa Satin said this: one freshman got so sick over the cypher that he ditched the shoot entirely. Literally 5 minutes before it was gonna be filmed, he pretended to go to his car for clothing, hopped in, and got out of there. But I think it was a pathetic way to handle things, and it definitely caused some havoc and felt like a ruthless way to conduct business.
If I was a rapper and I was in there, I'd make up a lie. I'll say I'm gonna go get my phone charger. Shit, bye.
Did receive an apology from the freshman's manager a few days later, but never heard anything from the artist direct. Ultimately, we hate to see a freshman back out of a cypher because this is what they do for a living. They rap. There's no specific length on what the verse is supposed to be, but still, it's just too hard for some of them. And when XXL wrote this, people kind of knew who they was talking about because the way XXL wrote the article, they used his song titles when talking about him walking out. But When people got to speculating about who it was and they was asking him if it was him that came out, Richard Mille gonna stand on it like it's something to be proud of. He got on Twitter and said, I ain't go out for no clothes, I just walked out. But I hate to say it, the problems XXL facing still keep going. Remember the freestyle trailer I was talking about with the auto-tune man? Well, this trailer got over 8,000 dislikes and 4,000 likes. And while I was writing this video, they dropped the XXL cipher, and it's the worst it ever got.
The fact is, YouTube know what they was doing with the dislikes. They know what they was doing with the dislikes. They took it out because they didn't want to see a lot of people, you know, like them dislikes back in the day, boy. That shit was crazy. Shit, people might be disliking my videos. I don't go a fuck. That don't hurt me. Shit, I don't care. If y'all hear an ice cream truck, it's outside. I don't know where the fuck is that, but if y'all hear an ice cream truck, it's outside. So, yep.
God, remember how I said Gunna ain't do a freestyle or a cipher? Well, 3 different artists didn't do a cipher. In the trailer, we don't see auto-tune man.
Damn, they got a lot of bad girls in there. I don't like her. I don't like her right here, cause she did too much. She did too much. But these 2 right here, yeah. The fact is, they got 3 girls on this shit, and yeah, I'm not counting, but this girl I don't like right here. With the red on and the white, she did too much, bro. Man, she sound like a nigga. When she was in the mic like this, I might have been like...
Huncho,
that shit was
Forbes,
crazy.
or Richard Mille. And Forbes, I didn't even speak on yet. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do no XXL freestyle, no cipher, nothing. He was just on the cover. And I'm telling you, this is going to be their downfall. These artists getting on this cover and not doing nothing is gonna ruin XXL. But who knows how this cipher gonna turn out? Maybe it come out and people love it. I doubt it. And looking at how the past few done turned out over the years, but XXL is digging themselves into a deeper hole because they not getting the right people for these lists and they not moving in the right way. They sadly fell from grace. I hope they can turn it around, but I guess we gotta wait till next year.
I got used to the feeling.
Shit, I just learned a lot of stuff today. Boy, I'm back in school. I learned a lot of stuff today. Wow. This might be the end of XXL unless they turn up in 2025. Or I don't know. Because I ain't watched that thing in 2 months. So I might go watch it after this video. But, yo, that's crazy. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below. What you gotta think about this shit? My thing is, it's really, really not that good. A lot of people go into, like, on the radar. On the radar is better than this shit right here. Like, I'm liking this video because he told me some shit for real, but that's crazy. But all that yapping, but comment, bro, comment what's your favorite food, fast food, if you're a real one. Comment that. Okay? So, yeah. Bye-bye.